Hello, let's send text from the console, from the terminal to Pure Data so we can control our patches with text. This is a really good way to use text as an interface, building your own system for performance. All right, I'm on a Windows computer. I'm in the bin folder, which is where I find my PDXE to run Pure Data. And there's also another program in here called PDSend, which sends data to Pure Data. So if I type in PDSend, it wants a port number, a host IP, and a protocol. Let's set that up. I'm going to use a net receive object using UDP as a protocol on port 6000. And whatever comes through here, I'm going to print to the console so I can make sure it's working. Okay, so PDSend wants a port number, a host. I'm going to use localhost or 127.0.0.1 and UDP. I'm connected. So whatever I type here, fingers crossed, will come out in the console. And I can see that PD and the terminal are talking to each other. Cool, there it is. It's working. Now I need this to control my patch. There may be multiple ways to do this. A very easy way is to use the route object. I'm going to start and stop a metronome. So any line of text that I send that starts with the word start will be sent through this outlet here. So we'll trim off the word start and send the rest of it through here. So let's have a metronome, 250 milliseconds with a float increasing by 1 every time I get a bang from the metronome. And this is going to be wrapped around the number 4 using the modulo object. We'll select every time it hits 0, we'll send a bang to this message, which is open clap.wave. I'm going to open a wave file, and I'm going to start playing that wave file. Using the read SF object, it'll play the wave file for me straight from the hard drive. Okay, and that's going to go to my sound card. So if I type in start 1, it'll send a 1 down to my metronome, starting the system, and start 0 will stop it. Let's see if that works. Start 1. There we go. Start 0. Stops it. We're now controlling our patch with text, which is pretty cool. And I can control anything. Let's change the number that we're wrapping around our modulo here. Excellent. I'm going to chuck in an oscillator. Make sure it's not too loud. Send that out to the sound card. And then I can control the pitch as well by adding a pitch in my route and having that outlet control the pitch of my oscillator. Let's see if that works. Pitch 220. Pitch 440. Whoops, I made a mistake there, which is interesting because if I go to my terminal, you can see it doesn't recognize mistakes because the route object is just picking them up and just discards it if it doesn't work. So if you want an error handling system, you have to build one yourself. I need to control the volume as well of that. So let's make a vol command. These can be whatever you want. You can hear little clicks there when that's happening. I would probably use a line object to make those numbers that I'm sending ramp from one number to the other. They'll just get rid of any pops and clicks. But you can kind of see now that I can control pretty much anything in my patch from here. And I think that's pretty exciting. You can build custom systems. I could be sending file paths through symbols to load different wave files. I could be sending numbers to arrays for sequences, for gates, whatever you want to do. And essentially, you can control any Pure Data patch with your own system of commands. And the other cool thing is, I think, is custom terminals allows you to maybe see your patch in the background, or if you're projecting your work, maybe you want to play some videos behind the terminal. I've done that before as well. Yeah, and you can just build whatever system you want for performance. Hopefully that gets you started with using text as an interface with your patches. I'd love to see what you come up with. Thanks for watching. See ya.